Hi everyone, and welcome to Chaz's Lifestyle. In today's episode, I will be showing you how I create my oxtail dinner. All of my ingredients will be listed down below in the description box. Here I have a mixture of bell peppers and onions and clean oxtails. Next, I will be adding in a little bit of olive oil, then I will be going in with brown sugar, oxtail seasoning, as well as garlic powder and a few other seasonings that I will have listed down below. Once I have all of my seasonings in there, I'm going to go in with some soy sauce, just a little bit of soy sauce. Also, I will be using browning seasoning. So this is just basically a Jamaican browning sauce that helps create color on your meat or stews. So I'm adding a few more of my seasonings, and then after that, I'm going to give that a very, very good mix. You want to ensure everything is incorporated very well and all your seasonings are soaked up on those oxtails. I will be marinating my oxtails for about 30 minutes to 1 hour covered. With your oxtails, you can use a crock pot, an actual regular, heavy bottom pot, or like me, I'm using my pressure cooker. So I'm adding on some all-purpose flour to create a light gravy sauce. Now in a pressure cooker, I will be braising my oxtail, so I have it on the saute mode. I just added in a little bit of olive oil. So after about 1.5 to 2 minutes, I went ahead and flipped it on the other side. I just need a little bit more color on it, and then we're good to go. Once my oxtails are ready, I'm adding in the remaining mixture that we created earlier. And after that, we're going to add in the green seasoning mix. Once that is added, I will be using chicken broth, and you can use beef broth or water, whatever you have. Now, as you can see, I'm adding in a little bit more of that Jamaican browning sauce just to create a darker color that I prefer. It's just a personal preference. So I'm letting that cook for about 1 hour on the pressure cooker mode. Here I'm starting on my rice and peas. I went ahead and added some olive oil and now I'm going in with green seasoning. Once that is sauteed for at least 30 seconds, I went in and added my rice. So now I'm adding some freshly minced garlic, and then I'm adding my beans as well as butter. You want to give that a quick mix. Really, this is one of the easiest recipes. I love it. Now you can use plastic or foil to cover on the top before you place your lid on there. So before that, I went ahead and added in my coconut milk. That coconut milk, oh my gosh, it's a game changer. Now I'm just going to add the remaining ingredients, season it up a little bit. I'm bringing this to a light boil, and I will be covering it up with foil and placing the lid on there and letting this cook for about 25 to 30 minutes on simmer. So for my cabbage, I went ahead and made that when I had only about 10 minutes left on everything. I wanted my cabbage very fresh. So here I just sauteed some bell peppers and onions and giving that a quick mix. And I'm going to saute this for about one minute. And then after I finished sauteing my bell peppers for about 1 minute, I went ahead and added in some chopped turkey sausage. Now this turkey sausage is smoked. You can use turkey bacon or you can use regular bacon, really on what you prefer. So after about 2 minutes of sauteing that, I added my freshly minced garlic and I'm going to give that a quick mix. Once I finished mixing that, I added in some butter for a little bit of that juice and sauce. So when I add in my cabbage, it slightly softens it up and flavors it up, okay? So next I'm adding in my cabbage. You can use whatever kind of cabbage you like. I kind of switch it up sometimes. After that, I'm just adding in a couple seasonings. You don't really need much. And then we're going to add in a pinch of water just to help it soften up slightly. But you want to make sure you have a light bite to it. Once I'm done adding all my seasonings, I will be adding in that water I was telling you all about, and then I will cover it with a lid and let that do its thing for about 3 minutes. Okay, here I'm just showing you what I do to cover my rice and peas. So as you can see, after about 25 minutes, it's still juicy. I don't want my rice and peas dry. That's just a personal preference. Here I'm just mixing my cabbage very well, and then I'm going to place the lid back on for about 3 to 4 more minutes. So in total, I cooked mine for about 7 minutes. The oxtails are perfectly tender. Now you can cook this for about 45 minutes to 1 hour in the pressure cooker. It depends how tender you want yours. We like our oxtails falling out the bone, as you can see. So we cooked ours for about 1 hour. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. If you decide to recreate this recipe, be sure to tag me on Instagram at Chaz's Cuisine Story.